Hi friends, welcome to Lady Life on the Pond. Thank you for coming back. If you've never been here, thank you for stopping in. If you find anything interesting, click like and subscribe. That would be awesome. This is where we skip all the fluff and we get right into the project, right to the point. I'll show you what I got going on. So this is two big long pieces of insulation. And where's it coming from? My ceiling. Because that board that you're looking at, this board that we're looking at, third board that we're looking at, and the fourth board right there are leaking. Well, they aren't leaking, but somewhere it's leaking around one or all of those boards. Okay, I've got the flashlight. Here's a more interesting problem that I found now that I took a couple panels off and have gotten up here inside the garage into the ceiling. So interestingly enough, none of the roof, okay, if you look over here, this is all insulated. I did a lot of that a couple years ago. But the guys that I hired, they did not put, there should be a seam going right down through there on this side. Not a seam, but another piece of insulation going right beside this, right along there where the light's at. And I had a bunch of insulation left, which I just couldn't believe, but I didn't question it. You know, I hired these guys to come and seal my garage. This is the insulation where I found a lot of it. Up here, how they threw it over here, I don't know what they thought they were doing, but they did not do a very good job. This here, this over here. So that's something that I have to fix. So you get the idea of how busy I'm going to be in a couple days, or for a couple days. I can't do anything right now. It didn't look like it up there, but we've had rain, honestly, on and off for like 3 straight weeks. And so I can't get up there until we have some good days of, you know, 0 rain. So be careful who you hire. And you know, these guys weren't reputable. They were friends of friends of friends. It's, you know, it wasn't a company, which is probably was my first mistake. But I should have stayed out here with them in the garage while they were working. But you know, that sweetheart that I have, I trusted them to do a good job, and you see what they did. So it's all good. It's all good. I'll get it fixed. It's, you know, I've done things like this for 35 years on my own, and I'll do them for another 35. It's no bother, no bother. So this is where we are. You guys see what's up. You already know what's going on. I'll let you know how this goes. Click like and subscribe. This is my nephew Josh, which you can't see him, but he is back there. Hi. He is fixing the insulation where the guys that supposedly did it before didn't really put it in right. So he, bless his heart, is going to fix it for me. I'm so grateful to him. He's a roofer. This is what he does. So he took the day off, and here he comes to save his Aunt Lita. What a mess, huh, Josh?
Yeah. That's why I'm crawling around up here, you know?
Spiders?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I'm sure there are somewhere.
Sure they are, but they won't get you if you're, you know, That's one too.
My nephew sanding the Flex Seal that I put on. Scuffing her up. He screwed down and replaced some of those screws up there. Way up there. So we're not exactly sure where the leak is, but I have faith in him. He'll fix it.
That I was talking about, I don't know if you can see it from there, but there's a pretty big divot around this one.
Yes.
Where it's kind of caved in like this. I think that's
a lot of the problem.
Yeah, and then there was a few other spots where those were, they didn't have the grommet on them and they weren't really tight down to the, and another one I replaced, I had to pull a couple of these out, pull this piece up. This one right here was kind of popped through from the bottom of this panel, so I just pulled it up and put the screws back in from the top side and sealed it that way.
That's awesome, Josh.
So those are just a few that I saw that were kind of obvious.
Okay.
And I think once we seal them up with that
sealers,
other stuff, yeah, that'll seal around a lot of these loose heads, and that should take care of it.
That tree right there doesn't really help the situation. That is a, we're using a very thick nap roller. It's very thick, see that? And then we're also using this for the roof. Yeah, that's good. Yep. So you just roll that on, like Josh did and is doing, and let it dry. How long's it been drying, Josh? About 2 days.
Yeah, about 2 days now.
So, excellent. And there's my nephew spray painting my roof. Trying to match that color. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Not too bad. It's kind of there better. Nice little mat.
Okay, I'll give you a full shot of the roof. That looks amazing. My nephew did amazing. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Lady Life on the Pond. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. See you guys on the next one.